Hey guys, it's Carolina here from KarolinasKrafts and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I thought I would share with you guys what scraps I have left from this Simple Vintage Lemon Twist collection. I was going through my paper pads and scraps and things like that, and I pulled this out. I was like, maybe I should just like figure out a way to use this. I did make, I think, like 2 albums with it this past summer, and so these are the scraps that are left. Sometimes I put away the scraps and I know I need to like revisit it because sometimes I just don't want to play with the scraps at the moment. Sometimes you get tired of making things with a paper pad or whatever, and you just like want a break and want to move on to something else. So I thought I would revisit this one, but I wanted to share with you guys what scraps I have and kind of do like a process video of me kind of like making like a little mini album with it. So let's get started, and I'm going to share with you guys what scraps we have to work with. So like I said, this is the Simple Vintage Lemon Twist collection by Simple Stories. While I was going through my papers, I realized, I thought this is all I had. I realized I still have a whole other collection kit, and I have like a 6x8 and I still have stuff to work with this, but I want to use this part up without opening up like another collection kit or 6x8 or whatever. So here's what I have. I have a bunch of cut-aparts. And if I have cut-aparts left over at the end of this, then great, because I could always use cut-aparts in other albums and things like that. And now that I do know that I have more of this collection, like that would be okay with me. But I have a bunch of cut-aparts where I can use the back. So if I need to use the back for something, I will. I have like this scrap here. And that looks like that. I have this larger piece. This one. So they're like smaller scraps. They're not huge. And I don't have a ton, but they can be used to make some stuff. I have some of these here. And so I just thought it would be fun if I did like a little video of how I'm using this collection to make an album. And then there's this like cut apart sheet as well. And then, yeah, so there's these little pieces, just these little scraps here. Like that could be a belly band or something. I have the sticker sheet, just some stickers on there. And then I have a couple of solids. So I have yellow with black on the back. So obviously we're going to use the yellow. I have some of this teal. And then I have a lot of white and then more yellow here. So it looks like I used most of the teal colors. So those are the scraps that I'm going to be working with today. I did pull out an album base that I recently made, which there is a tutorial on this. I share with you guys how to make this in like I think it's my Valentine's Day tutorial, 4x4 mini album. So this is the one that I made with you guys on camera. I thought today we're going to figure out how to use this to make it work for us with the paper scraps that I have. So that is the goal of this video, trying to use up all these scraps. So it's gonna be longer because this is a process video. I'm figuring it out as I'm sharing with you guys. So I kind of just want to pick out like a cut apart first. And like one of these 4x4s would work perfectly on the cover because it's already a 4x4 size. So I don't know. Do I want you to make life sweeter or good thoughts? I think we might do this one on the cover. Okay, so I'm gonna just like pull some things I have. I know that this could work for a belly band. This is like a strip I had, and that would actually be like a good size here. And I'm probably gonna go with this pattern right there. Let's do some cutting while we're at it. So this album is 4 inches tall, so this is gonna be 3 7/8. that will fit perfectly here. Okay, and then have this be kind. Is there another area I could include this? I mean, I guess this could go here if we cut him down. That actually might look cute. That's a little short there. And it's just like a lot of like figuring out where you want your papers to go. Like these are supposed to be mirrored pages here. So maybe I need to figure that out. See what I have the biggest amount of. Actually, I have like 2 of these. So I feel like these might need to go somewhere. And like it doesn't have to be the full piece unless it's the inside. And actually the inside, we need to do some yellow. Because I have a lot of that yellow solid. So let's cut some of this down. I'm just gonna do the full size sheet one. So cut 3 7/8 by 3 7/8. I don't know, I thought this would be like a fun, slightly different video. I don't show this often. But I thought this would be good. And like I said, check out the description box. I will have a link to where you guys can make this album yourself. And actually that can't be 3 7/8. It's a little bit shorter. So, but you guys can like make the base and then kind of just work with me as you guys are using up whatever scraps that you guys might have. So we're going to make it 3 5/8 wide. The height is still going to be the same, but we're going to do 3 5/8 wide. Okay, so one of these is going to go here. And one of these is going to go here. Okay, so we got some of that. I know I'm gonna need more solids. I'm thinking, I don't really know what this page is for. Oh, angle cut, that's gonna be a pocket. Oh, maybe here. We could have another solid, like on the flip out page. So let's do another 3 5/8. By 3 7/8. Okay, and that's gonna go here. And then we could use more solids on the backs of like tags and things like that later on as well. Looks like I need another strip here for like a pocket. So let me see what I have. I have this strip, which is a little small. I mean, but we might need to just make it work, and that's fine. We could totally do that. And I have this one, same paper, but this one is actually, oh, actually, it's still too small, but it's gonna be fine here. Actually, it needs to be cut a little shorter, and we're gonna leave that little part at the top. So we're gonna cut this to 3 7/8 tall. And we're gonna cut a little sliver off. And that should fit right here. We could actually, we could have done a little sliver more, but that's actually fine. So that's gonna go there. And then I have this piece. We're gonna cut this to 3 7/8 inch height. And this could go either, well, actually, this can be wide enough for some other things. I feel like maybe we'll do this in the pocket underneath here. And like, notice how I'm not gluing anything down just yet. I'm just paper clipping. I'm just trying to figure out how to make this work before I glue anything down in the first place. Okay, more scraps. We still got this one. This could be a little tuck spot up here, but we'll come back to that. Okay. I want to figure out this part. Okay. I think I got a plan. So I think this is 3 7/8. Wait, is this part even tall enough? I mean, it's just about, so it's gonna have to work. So I'm gonna cut this down. Nope, I don't need 3 7/8 because I don't need the full piece, because we're gonna have this pocket here. So these need to be about 2 inches. We're gonna go with like 2 1/4. Oh, that's not straight. Let's cut this way. Okay, so 2 1/4. These went like this. Yeah, that's how we cut it. So these can kind of like mirror each other here. And this one here. And then I'm thinking we need some blue here now. So these pockets need to be, and like, I know I have them tucked in right now. They're obviously going to be like all the way here. Maybe I just need another paper clip so you guys could see that. These pockets I think are going to be 1 5/8. No. Oh, they're 1 3/4. Yeah, so they're going to be 1 5/8 by 3 7/8. So I'm thinking this is 4 inches. It is not. Well, it doesn't have to be 4. This is going to work. So we're going to cut this at 3 7/8 tall, and then 1 5/8. Just so I could get my nice mirrored pages here. And those are gonna go right there. And you've got yourself a cute little pocket. And then we still need something that's gonna go on the inside, which I don't have a lot of options. It's looking like it might be these, or we do the back of this, which I'm kind of thinking these might be my better option. So if these are, yep, this will work. Okay, I'm gonna cut this off. And I'm gonna cut these. Yeah, they look like they're already 3 7/8. So 3 7/8 by 3 7/8. And we still have another scrap left over. But these are gonna go in here. So you just got like some mirrored pages. And one of the scraps we just cut off from one of those yellows. Oh, a little too big there. But that could go in the center there and just make it continuous with the yellow. So that will work. Okay, then, so I'm glad we got that done because that was like the biggest kind of page that we needed to work with. Okay, I feel like we're going to be having a lot of butterflies. There's going to be some butterflies on the outside because that seems to be the paper that I have the most of. And I feel like this one might need to be butterfly right here. So this piece here is going to be 3 5/8 by 3 7/8. Okay, so that's gonna go right here. Beautiful. That opens. We need something here. There's like another little like piece of something. But see what you guys can make with scraps. Like I could have done like a bunch of little scrappy projects with this, but there's still so much I could do. Ooh, I like this paper, but this has to go this way. So this paper, it's not gonna go there. Could be a pocket. It could go here if we do like a little tuck, or it could go up here with a little tuck, or it could be the pocket down here. Either way, it needs a little tuck, right? So I was thinking of putting this down here anyway. It's a little too short. Or this could go in the middle and have something on the outsides. Maybe some paper piecing. Oh, we still have this bee paper. I think we're gonna have plenty of paper still, like scraps left over. Okay, this paper I'm gonna do behind the belly band. Okay, get some turquoise in here. Okay, and then maybe for, I don't know, I'm trying to decide if I want to do a cut apart right here or not. And I kind of feel like I do, because that would look cute, this bee kind. So let's see, this needs to be like 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. So let's make that 3 3/4 and then 3 3/4 this way. And that should go right here. I like that. That looks cute. And just to have like another little cut apart on the inside here. Okay, and then that piece that I was just talking about, the with this. I feel like this might be a corner pocket and a little pocket here as well. So I'm gonna cut this to about 3 7/8 by 1 5/8. Yep. We've got our nice little butterfly here. Now I could either choose to use this butterfly right here or flip this like so, which I feel like I kind of like better right there, even though I really liked that butterfly. I cut him strategically for that, but that's okay. And then here, I know I was gonna do like a corner pocket, and generally this would be a little bit bigger, but if we're using scraps, we're gonna work with what we got. And I can't use that butterfly either. It's gonna have to be this side. Or we could do the butterfly up here, but we have butterflies here, so I don't want that. So I'm thinking, you know, we can actually make this a regular pocket because it's long enough instead of an angled pocket. So we might just do that. And then what scraps? What is this? It's a lot of yellow then. See, but look how good we did. We just basically made this whole album with just scraps. Oh, this piece. Uh-oh. I need some blue because there's like no blue here. Yeah, this is gonna have to, I really like this bee paper though. Also, there's this butterfly, but we just did butterflies, so we don't want that either. It's hard when you're working with scraps, you guys. It definitely is harder, but it can be done. So this is okay. So I feel like I need some kind of blue something going on here. I have this scrap. That doesn't really fit there. I could use this though for like a tag or something else. I'm gonna try to use up some of those solids as well. But guys, we're doing so good. I'm very proud of how we're doing. We're gonna have leftover paper. But with the leftovers, then I'll probably just add it to the other papers because I found them. If I didn't have them, I would do some other project with them. But now that I know I do actually have them, I feel like I need to do something with them. But okay, I gotta figure this out. Oh, we need this too. Okay, I don't know where to go. Do I do this? Okay. I really liked that bee paper, but I think we gotta use this guy. Oh, actually, wait a second. We have this. No, that's not big enough either. I thought we could use like a turquoise scrap, but they are not big enough. Any of my turquoise scraps. I'm very limited in terms of like blue papers. Like I don't want to do another butterfly here. We just did a butterfly there. I mean, it's probably better on the inside than the outside. And then maybe do the lemon up here. Because I really only have butterfly paper left. Oh, actually, I guess we could use one of these. And we have this. We got this paper. Okay, that's good. I think we're gonna go with it. So we're gonna use that there. So this is gonna be, I guess we can make it like 2.5. And I still have a little piece left over. Okay, so that's gonna go right here. Okay, beautiful. This I'm gonna cut down to 3 7/8. Okay, and I think this is gonna go here. I could do any kind of pocket here because that's the full size. So I gotta figure that out, and then we just need something here. And I guess maybe we could do the bee paper. Does it fit? Oh, we can do the bee paper. So I'm just gonna cut him down a little bit. Oh, that's not straight. Hold on, it's not straight here. I don't know if we could do it now. And here, it's not straight. I just don't know how to fit lengthwise. It's a little short now. But we don't have this anywhere else. We could do, turn that into like a little booklet or something. And then I guess we'll do, we could do either this yellow or the bee, but I think, not the bee, the butterfly. But I think we're gonna do the butterfly because, or actually, we have this still. I think I like that. I think I'm gonna do this. Okay, and I'm just gonna cut this at 3 7/8. I thought this was bee paper for some reason. I keep saying bee. I keep meaning to say butterfly. So 3 7/8 was a little too long. 3 3/4. Okay, and then we will do a little tuck here because I do have this little scrap, or I could do the black. I think I like this. So 3 3/4. And I mean, I can leave it with this whole entire like piece just like that. We might do that. And I actually might mat it onto some white cardstock, I'm thinking. I mean, I never have too many. I mean, I never have too little white scrap, so I might as well put them to some use. Okay, so I'm just gonna put some glue. I don't know why I'm putting glue on here. I guess I just did not want to measure. I didn't want to measure the paper, and I just wanted to kind of cut it out already on here. Because yeah, normally when you're doing your base, you'd have the pocket, I guess, already, and you just do the paper, but I didn't feel like measuring. So that's gonna go down here. I'm just gonna tuck it right here though, just so I know. And then there's this other page right here that I need a pocket. So let's do another little white scrap. And this is like too big, obviously, so we can make this work in our favor. This one I'm gonna cut. I see like 2 little slits on both sides, so I'm just gonna cut some of that scrap off, make one side flat, and then this will be the width. Okay. And then I just got to figure out this pocket. So I do still want to do some kind of angled pocket. I mean, I could go like a complete angle, but yeah, I think we're going to do that. Okay, we just got this piece right here. Yeah, we're going to do that. Okay, and then I'm just gonna kind of cut that out to leave a little bit of a white border. And these pockets are not gusseted pockets. I'm just gluing them down on, I guess in this case, 2 sides, but all the other ones is just, you know, gluing it down on 3 sides. But just a little something different there to have a little pocket. And there we go. So now I'm ready to glue all this down. Actually, we do need something on the back here. I don't know what I want to do on the back yet. I mean, I kind of want to just say some butterfly paper. Or maybe we'll do this because it's yellow, even though it's butterfly paper. Yeah, I think we'll do this. 3 7/8 by 3 7/8. It's a little, was like a little teeny bit short, but that's okay. And I could still cut it down shorter because I might do a border on top of this. Like I might add it onto some gold or something. So I may end up cutting off some more in the end. Beautiful. It's so cute, you guys. Okay, so I'm gonna clean this up a little bit. I still have some scraps left over. I know we still are gonna probably dig into this to make little like booklets and things like that, but for now I just want to get everything glued down. So I'm just gonna kind of put this aside. But we did good, you guys. And look at all the stuff that you can make with just scraps. It's pretty awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna add, let me actually zoom in a little bit. I'm gonna add in my ribbon, or maybe I should do that last because I have all this gluing I gotta do and I want to like take that off. Okay, so we're gonna add this piece first, and we gotta do all of our magnets and things like that. Actually wondering if I want to round the corners. Let's see. I think I do. I'm not doing like a fancy scallop punch or anything. Just rounding the corners and cutting off some frayed edges. So I'm going to do a 1/4 inch. Okay. And I'll link that Crop-A-Dile down below. It's just like the corner rounder that I'm always using. And of course, I'm using my Barely Art glue. You guys know that's my favorite glue. If you guys actually want to get any glue for yourself, try it out, whatever. If you've never tried it, or if you're just looking for a new glue or just need to restock, you guys can get this and use the code Carolina for 10% off your order. So that way you guys can save some money there. And it ships in the winter. It is fantastic. I'm going to have it linked down below. It's the only glue I use. I love it. Okay, so I'm just getting this stuck down. You can see I have my little magnet reminder there. And we are going to do that in just a second. But I gotta do this first. Oh, this goes down here. I was like, I forgot to round the corners, but no, this goes down here. Okay, we're gonna glue down this pocket without the patterned paper, because then we gotta add our magnet. Okay, and let's see what magnet size I'm going to use today. And I will have a coupon code for you guys in just a second here once I figure out what magnet I want to use. I think we're gonna use, let's use the 5/16 of an inch. I have a lot of these, and this is a smaller project, so we're gonna use that. Okay, I don't need all those at once. Let's grab one of these rows. Okay, I got, oops. I've got 2 here. And, okay, so I'm just gonna put a magnet like right here. And I'll have this link down below. You guys can use the code KarolinasKrafts for 10% off your order from magnets. I love them. And I have like so many different sizes. And they are just pure perfection. Okay, so that's gonna go there. And now I can go ahead and continue gluing. Okay, get that stuck down around the magnet and all. And like sometimes I do like a little pull tab down here. I gotta see if I have any little like scraps. I don't think, I mean, this is a little too big. I'm trying to see, this is like my little scrap drawer. I have navy blue, but nope, I don't. So it's either I cut off some of the black that I'm using or don't do one. I feel like it needs a little pull tab down here, so we're just gonna, I guess, do one. Okay, so I'm just cutting a little piece of my ribbon. And I'm gonna put down like another little piece of tape here. And then put down this little pull. And then another piece of tape. Okay, now we're gonna get this stuck down. I think he's a little too long. Okay. And then another piece of tape to make sure that stays. Okay, and then I just have to round this because this is gonna go on the top. And now get that stuck down. It's good to have like some 4x4 mini album bases on hand. They definitely come in handy when you're working with smaller scraps. I'm gonna have to make like some more just for myself for when I'm working with smaller scraps with other projects. Also, I like to have this size on hand on my project cart when I need it. And it's kind of like a project where I don't have to think too much. I mean, the base is already done. I just have to think about, you know, the paper, but I feel like it's just a little bit easier in general. So when you're not feeling too inspired or you just want like a quicker project, they are good to do. And like I said, they're good with your scraps. So this is gonna go down here. not glue the bottom? I thought I did. Oh, there we go. Okay, and that's gonna go right there. Now we're on to this next page. So I'm gonna take off the paper clip, and yeah, we're gluing now that we have everything. We're gluing, we're adding magnets where we need them. Like even once you have all the papers cut out, you could just glue in front of the TV or while you're listening to music. Maybe you're watching a show, whatever it is. Oh, actually, we could probably find a scrap for this spine right here. And right now, this is like bulky looking just because I have paper clips everywhere. I promise it's not like that the whole time. Okay, so we could use this yellow scrap. That's thin enough. We could do a black. I might like the black. I think we'll do that. And just another way to use up my scrap right there. I don't always do a little piece there, but I'm looking at these little scraps and I'm like, okay, we can use them because they're sitting just like right here. Okay. So I'm just gonna glue that down right here. I want to glue down the belly band, but kind of after maybe I do this page. No, maybe not. Let's glue it down now. I was going to say after the other page, but once I do the other page, then I have the magnets. So I'm just going to kind of lift this up to glue it down because I don't want to add like the bulkiness to it. I mean, not that it's going to be bulky, but like if you have all the bulk underneath it, I don't want the page to be like rounded. So I'm just going to glue it down like this. Okay. Hopefully that stays put. Let's go on to these next pages. This is our double pages. So we have the piece here that's going to flip out. Yep, but we can glue this on the inside right now. No, we can't. We need magnets. I can glue this piece. Beautiful. And we're using those little teeny scraps. Okay, so magnets do have to go here, which means they're gonna go right on the outside, or right here actually. So I could probably do the outsides after. Okay, and then this is another outside. Okay. So many paper clips, you guys. And we have to take this one off because the next pages. Okay, so magnets. I'm gonna get a couple more magnets, and I'm still just gonna use the same size. We're going with the 5/16 inch size. I mean, it's a small album. You don't need a crazy amount of magnets. They don't have to be ginormous or anything. Do I want pulls? That's the question. Do I want pulls? I don't know. I probably do. Okay, so that one's gonna go there. and then the other one, I just need another set of 2. And like, I think I've told you guys, like, I don't feel bad about, I'm trying to see, because I don't want these to stick together too much. I want them to kind of separate. So I want I don't want it this way. Trying to figure out which way does this need to go. Okay, well, we're gonna do one side and see. But anyway, I was telling you guys in like other videos and stuff that I don't feel bad using all my magnets now because they're just like, it's not sticking together. Yeah, I'm gonna flip that. I don't feel bad about using them because they're just like so much cheaper than even like basic gray magnets and stuff. So I have no problem using these, and I actually probably use more now. Okay, that's not sticking, it's separating. Okay, so yeah, I use more. I don't feel bad, and it works for me. Why not? You're paying less, they're cheaper, you're getting more than what you would with the expensive ones, and now you don't gotta feel bad about using them all. You don't gotta be too stingy with them like I used to be. Okay, so there's that. I love it. Looking good. Why are these attaching? Are they just attaching right there? Maybe I still had it wrong. I don't know, but okay. Anyway, so we're gonna add our paper. Obviously with magnets, if you're journaling though, you just have to be careful to not write like on the magnet heavily, because you don't want it like you don't want to create like an indentation of the magnet, and because this is going to be a solid, it's going to look like a piece where you write on. So you just got to know that there is a magnet there, and just be careful when you're writing around it. And also, like, if you're writing around a magnet, like, you don't want your pen or pencil or whatever to slip and then you have like a squiggly line. You know what I mean? So yeah, just something to note. Okay, looking good. Okay, and then we could add, where did my pockets go? I think they go on the outside. Yeah. So this is gonna go here. Okay. And I don't know, you guys are gonna have to let me know. Would you guys prefer if I just added in some music over like these dead spots where I'm not talking and I'm just focusing? Because I don't know, I feel like sometimes it's just kind of nice to watch the process without like music. I feel like sometimes with music I get a little distracted. But then when it's completely quiet, I don't even watch. But I mean, it's not like completely quiet right now. I'm just quiet here and there as I'm focusing. But let me know, would you guys prefer if I add in some music or stuff, or I don't know. Just let me know in the comments what you guys would like next time. Obviously I can't change it for this time, but for next time. Okay, so there we got that side done. I didn't do a pull tab, you guys. I wanted to do a pull tab. I didn't do a pull tab. And you know what? It's okay. It's fine. It'll still work. It looks great. Yep, we're just not doing a pull tab on the other side now because we didn't do one. Oh well. And that's okay, you guys. I mean, if you really wanted to, I could probably do like an actual like tab cut out of paper. I could also probably just lift that up, but it's fine. I don't need a pull tab. I'm not gonna go crazy. I feel like this is kind of more visible that you have something underneath anyway, rather as opposed to this one. I felt like that one needed more of the pull tab. Where's my... There we go, magnets right there. Okay, and then this guy. Okay, and then these pieces. I like the mirrored pages, and if I didn't have enough to make this mirrored, I just would have made them all different. Sometimes I can make them mirrored, sometimes when you're working with scraps you can't, and that's okay too. They could be different pages, they don't have to be the same, and that's fine. You just got to make the papers look good with one another if you're not doing like a mirrored page. Okay. Okay. All right, that looks good. And then here we took out this because we needed to be able to like glue down. So I'm just trying to make sure I could see the words and they're going in the right direction, because I have made that mistake with this like vintage paper before where the words end up being upside down. They're like so small and they're not like written across the whole page, so like you don't notice it too much. It's not like the focus point of this, but I don't want to glue it the wrong way. If I could remember, why not? Okay, and this is the page that has the angled pocket, so we got that right here. And notice how I'm using like the thinner, the glue with the thinner tip for the pockets, just because I want less kind of glue, so I have more space to tuck in whatever. Okay, and then we've got this guy, and this guy is actually like a little pocket in itself. So I'm actually going to use my envelope punch to cut out a little notch. So it's my envelope punch board. If you have the hexagon die set from Scrap Diva, you could punch out like part of a hexagon. You could also do a circle punch and do that. I just tend to use my envelope punch board. I put the paper all the way up, and then I punch that out, and then I have just the border that I need when I go to move it down a little bit. So that's just kind of like what works for me. So that's what I'm doing. And then we're gonna glue this. Okay, and then I know that here I do need a magnet. Actually, I'm gonna glue this guy down first. Am I? Yeah, I think I am. And you could put tape at the bottom of this so that whatever you put in doesn't kind of get stuck. I'm not expecting for me to have a full-size tag or anything in here. Not the full size of this at least, so I'm not doing that. Okay, and I'm getting that outside piece stuck down. Okay. Beautiful. And you could add in like a scrap under here just to kind of cover up some of that white space there. But again, there's going to be a tag in there, so you're not even going to tell until you like take out the tag. Okay, so I'm going to add a magnet here. I guess I'm not doing a pull tab here either because I only did the pull tab this way. So I guess I'm not going to do one here. Or do I want to do one? You know what? I think we'll just do one. Forget the other ones, we're just gonna do it anyway because I want it. And that's okay. Okay, moving this out of the way, all the paper clips and stuff. This guy is gonna need to have a magnet because that's part of the it's gonna be part of the closure for this element. So I'm just grabbing 2 more magnets, and I gotta put the magnet like in the middle of this. Okay. I like this size for this album actually. And I think at the last album I think I did a different size. And you could use whatever size you want really. I mean, I don't want to do anything too big or too small, which is why I didn't do the 1/4 inch, but I think this size actually works really nicely for this album. Okay, so this is gonna get glued down on 3 sides. And at any point, I could have gotten rid of any pockets if I just wanted to use up more of the bigger pieces of paper, but I do like pockets, and I feel like pockets add in space for you to use up even more paper, because then you could make little booklets and things like that, or use up the solids and make some tags. So in a way, they kind of create more space. And then I think we could just add this guy here in the center. I hope this was the right size. I didn't even measure like the right height. Perfect. It just worked out. Okay, and then we got to add in this other magnet on the other side. So I'm just gonna now put some tape, flip that over. Okay, and we do have space to put a little bit of a pull closure. So I'm just putting, I mean, could have used a little bit more space, but it is what it is. I'm just gonna use a thinner tape now. I don't have enough for like that bigger tape, especially because once I put the paper down, it's gonna be, it would be too close to the edge, and the paper doesn't go all the way to the edge. So I'm just doing a smaller piece of tape. So I can get my pull tab. And I didn't glue it down all the way, I just folded it because I can't have it go over the magnet. Okay. And then using some tape again. Perfect. And now we can glue this guy down. Okay, and there we go. Okay, so let's add some like a ribbon tie closure here, and I'm just adding in a piece of tape here of what looks like the center of my album. Okay, and I'm just using a black ribbon that I have in my stash. Probably made that a little too long, but that's okay. And then I'm gonna cut some. I usually do about 10 inches, but I don't think this album is gonna need 10 inches, so I'm gonna go for, let's go with 9. I still think that might be a little too long because I always end up cutting off some afterwards, but 10 inches is usually like a good number. And I'm just putting down some more tape just to make sure it stays. And then I'm adding in another piece of tape so that we can do the other side. Oops. Okay, and that's gonna get cut off around here. Perfect. Okay, so we have our ribbon closure, and then I had these two pieces that I want on the front and back covers. Actually, I just realized we totally forgot a spine. So let's see what I have available for my spine here, which is going to be 7/8 of an inch by 3 7/8. And maybe we could just use, I feel like we should just use this. Or maybe that's too small. But this, or maybe this. Oh, this one's better. So it's gonna be 7/8 of an inch. By 3 7/8. Okay, so that's going to be good there. And then the only other thing I want to do is, I don't think I'm going to do the gold this time around. Maybe I should. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I do the gold? Should I not do the gold? This is really fun. I really like how it turned out. Let me see it with the gold. Okay, I cut out some gold paper, which is going to be the same size as this, but I just kind of want to see if I like it with the gold. And I feel like I kind of do. So I am just going to cut my pieces down a little bit smaller. Those gold pieces, the squares, are 3 7/8 by 3 7/8, which is exactly what this is. So this now needs to be like 3 3/4. But I want to cut off a little bit from each side. And then we'll do the bottom here. Okay, so that should fit with a border. That's perfect. Same thing with this one. This one doesn't really matter which side I cut off on. The other one had the words, so I kind of wanted to make it even. But this one doesn't matter. So that's good. And then this, I'm gonna cut down a sliver. Okay, and then this way too. And I think that should fit. Beautiful. Okay, so I'm gonna get some stitching around those pieces done. You guys, the stitching on this just put it at like a whole other level. Look at that. It just looks so good with all that stitching. So I'm just gonna like flatten this out a little bit so that it's easier to stick down onto my project. I always do this. And then I also always go in with double-sided tape and then glue on top of that, because I want to make sure that all the stitching that I did actually like sticks to my project in the first place. So I'm just gonna go in with my double-sided tape now. And I just put the double-sided tape onto like where the stitching is. Okay, and then just the spine. Beautiful. So I'm gonna like flatten these out again, but now I'm really just trying to get the tape stuck down. Okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead and attach it to my album. So I'm gonna start with the spine. And again, I said I always put glue down. And don't forget to check out my favorite glue. I have it linked down below with a coupon code. And then this is just gonna go right here. I'm gonna flatten this out like this too. Okay, and then I'm gonna get my front cover down. I think this is the right way. Yeah. My front cover. And I don't know, you guys are gonna have to let me know if you guys even like these kinds of videos. Like, I know I have a tutorial on this on my channel, but do you like this process video of, well, I know you guys like paper matting, so this is good for paper matting, but do you like the process video of like me even just using up my scraps and sharing with you guys what I'm doing, and also how I abuse my my albums? Apparently it was just like moving all over the place. Okay, but for real, let me know, do you guys like these kinds of videos? I hope so, because I'm filming it for you guys, so I hope you do. But if you don't, let me know. I just won't do this anymore. Okay, so then there's this back cover piece that I'm gonna add on. I think it goes, I can't tell if it goes this way or this way. I think it goes this way. I'm trying to look at like the couple of letters that are on there. Beautiful. Then I'm just going to get my handmade logo stamp on there. I'll have the stamp link down below because you guys can just edit it to be for your name for this. And I'm trying to decide, do I want it here or in the middle? I kind of think I want it in the middle. And then I just punch it out with like a 1.5 inch circle punch. So there we go. There's my handmade logo stamp. Isn't this so cute, you guys? Look at this cutie patootie. I definitely think it needs like some kind of other embellishments on the front cover here. I'm wondering if I should just do something yellow. Oops, where'd it go? Right here. I mean, it has yellow, so maybe we need white. Let's see, what white enamel dots do I have? I guess the off-white could work. So I'm going to use like my glue that has the thinner tip now. I'm just going to kind of eyeball where I think it should go. Okay, I think that looks good. I kind of secretly wish I would have cut this piece out and popped it up on dimension so it like sticks out from the page, but that was definitely an afterthought that I just thought of now. Okay, so then next up we just got to fill up all of these pockets, and I'm debating of just doing a separate video, but I think I'll just keep it all in one. Use up my rest of the scraps and make some pockets and things. Okay, so to get this album finished up, you guys, I pulled out this die set and I just cut out a bunch of tags from some of the solids I had left over that I can throw in. Some of them I put some white on the back because it was either like the branding strip on there or it was like black on the back, so I did that. But all the other ones where it's still light enough that you could see on the back, I did not do that. So those were those. So I did a bunch of tags that we will throw in. I'll link this die set down below as well. I know Amazon has it, so I will link that. And then I pulled out some scraps that we had still. So this scrap I glued onto some white cardstock because this is going to be like a larger tag that we're going to cut out right now. So I'm just going to cut off the top here. This is 2.5 by 4 inches. That's the tag size. And I'm just going to use a tag punch. I'll have this link down below as well, but you guys see it's square. You guys are going to see the nice shape that I end up with, and it just looks like that. So just cuts off a little piece off that top, and I'm also going to round the corners on the bottom. Let me get my rounder. This is my crocodile corner rounder, and I'm just rounding it with the 1/4 inch size. And let's see what scrap pieces I have. I guess maybe we could use this. This might work. It's kind of like a scrap ribbon that I had in my stash. So I'm threading it through and then looping the other piece through. Okay, don't pull too hard because you don't want to like rip the paper. And then, I don't know, should I add a sticker to this? I feel like maybe it needs some kind of decoration, like a little sticker or something. Kind of like the flower. I feel like this might be too big. Actually, this could work. So I'm gonna put this right here. I'm gonna try to get it centered. And I'm just gonna cut off a little bit of that extra. There we go. So there's that tag. And I'll put in everything afterwards in a second. So we did that. Then I have this scrap. So this I'm gonna round. Actually, before I round the corners, I'm gonna get some white scrap cardstock. This looks like a good size. I just want it to be the same size as that. So I'm just lining it up and I'm just gonna cut it out. Okay, and I'm gonna round the corners. Okay, and then I'm gonna glue down the pattern paper. So I'm just gonna glue this down to the bottom of my scrap piece of black cardstock. So right down here. And then I'll cut off some extra. And I'm also going to use my scoreboard. So I'm just going to score it after the pattern paper on one of the lines, just so there's still a little bit of the black kind of border around there. And I'm gonna do this a couple more times because I do have some more scraps. And of course I got to bring back in this to make sure the rest of that black gets cut off. And on top of that, we're going to round the corners again on the black cardstock. And now I'm also ready to glue down this white piece that we cut out. Okay, so I'm gonna get that burnished. I don't know, I might add a sticker on top of that too, but I just want to get all the other ones done first. So here's another scrap of black cardstock, another scrap here, and we need a scrap of white, but that's too small. I do really good with using my white scrap, so I didn't have anything bigger. So I'm just gonna, nope, before I glue that down. Wait, we're not gluing it down yet. I'm just trying to cut it. Oh my goodness, what am I doing? Okay, so I'm gonna cut out this size. Okay, so that's that one, and I do have another piece that I still want to get a scrap for, so we'll just do both of these. And I could have used my solid paper scraps, like the colored paper, to put on the inside of these, but we're just going to do white because I could use those other ones for you know, the other paper that I still have left over, like for the full collection kit that I just found recently. So it'll be fine. So here I'm going to corner round this and this, and this one is going to get glued on the top here. This one is already folded, which is why it's just going to get glued up here. This one we're going to corner punch, but this is going to get folded on, glued down on the bottom because this is not yet folded. Okay, so let's glue these down. Okay. We need to cut off some extra. Okay, and then this one also. And I'm gonna bring back in my scoreboard. So now I'm ready to round these corners, and then I can put down the white mat. Okay. And if it's a little crooked from your cutting skills, you can just add like a strip of paper at the top. Like I'm gonna do here. Mine's a little crooked. Here we go, a smidge smaller. Oh my goodness, almost fell down the wrong way. Okay, so that's beautiful. I have some frayed edges I'm just cutting off. Okay, and I think we have everything we need now to start filling this up, and we might need more along the way. I don't know, but we have like 3 mats here. We might add a sticker to this yellow one just because it looks a little plain. I don't feel like there's like a lot of good stickers in here. Maybe just add a zest to your life. Okay. All right, so let's start filling this up. So here, I think we'll do a couple of these tags up there. We'll do that. Then here, maybe we'll add this guy in this pocket. He's a little too big there. So we'll add this guy. And then here, maybe we'll do this yellow tag. I feel like I might need more stuff already. I might even do like a bigger tag up there. Okay. Maybe we'll do a big tag and some smaller tags there. Okay, that opens up like that. Here, we could do this guy. This guy in here. And then this guy up here. Okay. I feel like I do want a couple more tags. I want one here. Maybe a photo map booklet in there. And then another tag in here. So 2 more tags. All right, let me get those done. Okay, I think we're all set. So I cut out 2 more tags, and then from this scrap I had, when I flipped it over, I had some of these like elements, and one of those was this guy. So I decided to do this, and this I'm just gonna put right back here. Nice little like journal card. And then I did say I wanted another tag in here. I guess we'll do, I don't know. I thought I did, but now maybe I don't. this guy, I don't know, should we do yellow? Okay, and then I don't think I want a tag in that other spot. Let's just do another tag right there. Okay, so there is this cutie, and I want to see if I could add in any smaller stickers just to decorate a little bit more. Like I want something in the center here. And I think we're gonna use this little butterfly. That scrap is not big enough. So I do like the butterfly right there, but we're gonna put him down onto some cardstock. I could have done white cardstock, but this is what I pulled out because I'm not even doing a border. Okay, so I'm thinking of just adding this guy here. That looks so cute. That's a good spot for it. Here, maybe we'll do a little something there. Let's go with, maybe we'll go with Oh Happy Day, but I do want this, I think, on some black. And when you do some decorating like this afterwards, I could turn this guy into like a little belly band. I could glue him on two sides and then still be able to like tuck a tag in there or something. I think I'm all tagged out. So I'm not going to, but a lot of the time I do that with like my card folios and other things that I make. So a lot of the time I will leave that open and then tuck in some tags, but there's a lot of tags in here, so I don't think we need more, but there we go. And I glued it down on the magnet, which was not ideal. Still closes though, but it was definitely not ideal to do that. Then here, magnets are here. I feel like I need something, so maybe this guy that says the best, or maybe we'll do that on one side. I think I'll do it on this other side and just do, this is like baby powder in a bottle, and I'm just de-sticking some of that there on the edge so that this can go right here. Okay, and then I feel like we need a little embellishment here. I'm trying to think if I want a heart or if I want a bee, or maybe we'll just do another butterfly. Okay, and then something here. I don't think I actually want something there. I thought I did, but I don't think I do actually. But what I'm thinking is just taking one of these tickets. There's a lot of tickets in here. And let me put him on this side because I'm just thinking, well, I was actually gonna fold it, but I don't think I'm going to. So we'll just have like a cute little ticket stub, I guess. And I'm rounding the corners because these corners are rounded on this ticket stub. But we're getting one of those little embellishments in there. I think that looks cuter already. Maybe we need some over here. Maybe we'll do like lemonade. Just some more decoration and cuteness. Okay, I like that there. And then I feel like we just need another black one on the other side. Get some of that contrast. And these don't have to stay in the pockets. When you decorate your pages and when you're adding in, you know, just like your photos and stuff, like let's say you're adding in a photo here and then you want to have this right there, you could do that. Like you don't have to keep these obviously in the pockets. They can go anywhere you want them to go. So I think that looks good. I think I am now finished with this adorable album, and it is available in my Etsy shop in case you guys are interested. But just let me know if you guys even liked this kind of video, like this little like process video of me using up some of my scraps. I hope it was fun. Hope you guys got some inspiration on how to use up some of your smaller scraps. I'm gonna cut this a little smaller here. Okay, and there we go. So thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if this is something you guys want to see more of. Okay, so that is this whole entire little mini album. Like I said, it is available in my Etsy shop to purchase. And all the links of what I used, the tutorial where you guys can make the base, the magnets that I used, everything is going to be linked down below, so check the description box. And I do have a coupon code for the magnets, and I just hope you guys enjoyed this overall. Like, this was a lot of fun to make. I hope you guys liked this kind of video, and if you did, please let me know by leaving a comment and giving this video a thumbs up. And I am trying to reach 100,000 subscribers by the end of this year, so if you guys can share any of my videos with your friends or your followers or anything, anybody that you think would be interested in my kinds of videos, please share. I'm trying to get to 100,000 subscribers, so that would be greatly appreciated. All right, you guys, so that is all. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next crafty video. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.